Sorry everybody for the interruption. UPS guy came to the door and wanted to make sure it wasn't anybody else. Didn't want the dog waking my son. He's having a nap. Those of you with kids know how you get that little bit of free time to do stuff like this. As you see, it just rocks on nice and easy. You don't have to fight it, anything crazy. I got to sit up so it's nice and tight. And it has absolutely no wiggle, no movement in any direction. And that was without crushing the nitrilon tube. You could easily set that up where you're crushing the tube a little bit, but you don't need to. See if I can get a better view on the light. You can have the light anywhere along here you want. You could have it, if you had a clicky cap, you could have it all the way out on in the end of the cap and just have your click. But since I still have the push button, I don't want to have the rings pinching it, and I like to be able to twist it easy with my thumb. Having it set up that way, again, it's a Vltor. It's a really nice setup. The way I have it now, I was concerned about snagging, as I said, but it fits in there so nice, and it's so solid that, let me see if I can get a better view. Coming down the side here, you'll notice that it's right up against, without touching, the angle foregrip. It falls into place perfectly for me for this setup, and because of that, it's running right down this line, and everything, which is another point to mention, it's hard to do here, sorry, it's really not out from here, so the snagging idea that I had really won't be an issue, especially with how I have it set up. Maybe if I didn't have the grip here, I'd be concerned, but again, I could show you. I'll try to pull that down without pulling the release lever. That's as far as it'll go. So other than maybe getting your rifle hung up, it wouldn't be an issue. And since this is going to be forward of my sling mount, I don't see the sling being a problem. And I'm still working on what I'm going to work out there. I was thinking one of those MS3s with a sling thing like Magpul, RSA rail sling adapter, but I saw a couple other things. I talked to another guy, damn, his name's slipping my mind right now. He was really nice guy on YouTube who was really helpful. He had a nice AR setup with a lot of Midwest Industries gear, and I wish I could remember his name right now, but my memory is horrible, and if I can think about it, I'll put him in the description. But that guy really had a nice setup. He used a lot of Midwest Industries gear, Vltor mounts, rail covers match up to their stuff perfectly, and he spoke very fondly. We went back and forth in the emails a few times. He was a really nice guy. I was thinking of going with some of their stuff back here, but I don't know. I'll just have to see how it works out. But this light was kind of an experiment. I had a G2. I bought another one for the gun after I realized how well this worked out. If you guys don't have a G2, look into it. The G2 LED, and I'm looking at getting a Melkoff device upgrade, because theirs will throw 350 lumens instead of 80 out of this thing, and it'll still run like 2 hours. I don't know, hour and a half. You have to go to Melkoff and look it up, but you can get different versions that are less intense that still have good runtime, and you can get that version. And then the Through Light, I think is what it's called. I found it at Going Gear last night on the internet. They have a 3 mode and a single mode drop-in replacement. The 3 mode throws an intense like 350, and then a medium, and then a low mode, which I think is 40. It still gives you great battery life. The medium is 120 if I remember correctly. That still gives you pretty good battery life. And then the 350 is ridiculous. I think it runs an hour and a half, and that's insane. And then they have the standard just 350 drop-in, and they're only like $35. So I might put that in here just to have a blindingly efficient, fixing the scope cover, blindingly efficient weapon light, because now you're talking altogether $60 for the light. 62 I paid at a gun store around here, 35 for a drop-in, so for under $100, and then 69 bucks for the mount on eBay. And you're talking for 169 bucks. We'll call it 175 bucks. You can have a 350 lumen, Surefire, and Vltor weapon light with a rock solid quick detach mount, and the light isn't dedicated. You can take the light out without much issue very quickly and use the light as your walk around light too. I think that's a lot of options. The Surefires with the built-in mounts, you don't want to carry them around. They're uncomfortable. They cost a boatload of money, and although they work great, this can do all that. And it's pretty much a weapon light in itself. It's still spring resistant in the batteries, and it's an LED, so you're not going to break it, especially with the recoil of a 5.56. It's just a really good option to look at. And if you guys are looking at them, the guy who eBay sent me the one accidentally sent me the double thumb screw version instead of this one, which is the one I'd won. And it looked really nice. As you can see, I don't mind double thumb screws on here. They're very sturdy, they work well, and they're fast. But I wanted the throw lever because I found the throw lever on there for about what you pay for the double thumb screw version anyways, depending where you go. And I like that idea. It's just easier to adjust. But the double thumb screw is really nice, and I wouldn't worry about snagging it. Just if you can get this one here, I recommend it. It's really, really top notch. Vltor makes great stuff. So just a quick part 2, I guess. I hope you guys enjoy it. Give you a quick overall of the rifle here real quick. It's a LWRC M6A2 E-mod stock that comes on it. Myad grip, Magpul enhanced aluminum trigger guard, ACOG TA01 NSN. The NSN is just the Trigicon pistol front blade with the peep sight rear. Magpul angle foregrip, Vltor Scout Mount offset, quick detach, G2 Nitrolon LED flashlight, and a boatload of PMags loaded in the basement. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and have a nice day.